I did my certificate 3 and 4 with Fit College at Raw in Bibra Lake. I really liked that it was hands-on and with a tutor, and that we also had all of our peers in class that we could bounce questions and ideas off, but also that we had the facility on site that we could do all of our practical elements. But it was at Fit College that they introduced us to Simon from PT Mechanics. So each week we had an industry professional come in and have a chat about, things within the PT industry or business opportunities, but PT Mechanics really stood out to me, and the free 4-week course. So at the time, I really liked Simon's energy, and I thought he seemed really genuine, and I thought, I really like what this guy's all about. But then, is the course really free? And I thought, while Simon was still in the room, I put my email address in online, and I thought, it's not asking me for my credit card, so it must be good to go. And from that point, one of the guys gave me a call before the course, and I got regular emails, making sure that I was coming on board. And then we had a series of 4 Zoom calls each week. So from that, we then had to do a toolbox follow-up, so it helped keep us accountable. But we did things like, we identified our branding and who our ideal client is, and we really dug deep on our why. So what's going to keep us motivated in our business, because I'm 8 weeks in now and it definitely is tough. So, these guys will tell you what the grid is about. They'll tell you what the reality of it is about, but they'll also tell you how to structure a business. And I cannot tell you how important it was to me that the day I walked onto that gym floor, I had all of that already set up. And I can tell you now, I wouldn't have had it set up if it weren't for PT Mechanics. So these guys were honestly invaluable to me in my business. I didn't spend time doing all of this reactively after I already was trying to have clients on board. I was set up and good to go on day one of me being a PT at Raw. And so that was really, really good. They teach you goals and, sales targets, and then you can work out how long it's going to take you to get there, how many leads you're going to need for that, and how to sell. I mean, you have to face it as a PT that you're going to need to sell, and these guys will give you the tactics around that. And so from the free 4-week course, I came on board as for these guys being business coaches for me. So I found it so valuable that I thought, for me, I'm not going to stop here. I mean, I really want my business to grow, and then from there, we're going to refine it and structure it in a different way as well. So I know that they're going to keep helping me to continue to refine where my business goes from here. And so we still have weekly Zoom meetings, and that's focused on wherever my business is at and what I need from them at that particular time. And, having both Adam and Simon with various, banks of knowledge is just invaluable to me as well. But we also have industry professionals come in. So last week we had Dane Walker. He's a digital marketing professional, and that was just insane. I mean, even the other PTs at the gym were like, what? You actually got to sit down, on a Zoom call with Dane Walker and ask him questions? And I was like, yeah. So I think that's really, really cool that these guys actually set this sort of stuff up for us. So they give us, and they just keep giving. And I think that's really, really important. So just in terms of, where that's put my business to now, I had a 3-month goal and a target to get to. And I'm, as I said, 8 weeks into it, and I'm already well over halfway towards my goal, to the point where I'm nearly reaching my capacity, and we're going to have to restructure and refine, which is what Adam and Simon are there to help me do. So they help us across everything from marketing to sales to, across the board. So I cannot rate PT Mechanics highly enough. And I think that, anyone who's even sitting on the fence, do the 4-week course. I mean, why wouldn't you? I can't understand people who wouldn't invest in their business. I mean, I feel like it's just basic 101. And being a PT is a business. It's not just training people on the floor. As Simon and Adam have both said, you're wearing 10 different hats at any one time, and these guys will teach you how to wear those hats properly. So for everything that they've done for me so far, thank you guys. And I will give it a big fuck yeah, PT Mechanics. You guys are awesome.